Hello, profit takers. It's Victoria here, and we are back with another video. And we're ending we're ending a month and starting a new month Friday, tomorrow, first of the month. Okay, and it happens to be my birthday, but I'm going to be here with you all trading because I really enjoy doing this, and I enjoy talking about it and sharing this with you all. So let's get to the charts. All right, so today we are going to take a look at some of, we're going to look at three pairs so that you can kind of see, some of the top signals that one of my favorite signals. So we're going to start with, the one high of week, or it could be the low of week, or you can call it a first green day, first red day. It can be also the first peak formation, high or low. Okay, so it's called very many things. All right, and one of the things that we're looking for the next day, which is the day 2 after the peak has been confirmed, is for price to break structure. Okay, and that break, ladies and gentlemen, will be our first break of yesterday's low. All right, so right here we have yesterday's low, we have the indicator that tells us it's yesterday's low, and we're looking for price to break this area. Now the other thing, and you're probably wondering what this little green thing is, and oh, by the way, this is oil. If I failed to mention that, I just jumped right into these charts. But I don't want to take too much of your time here, guys. I want to get right to the nitty gritty so that you can take time to go and look at the indicator and look at what it is that I'm sharing with you, so that you too can be ready for your favorite signals to take. Okay. And another thing also we want to make sure I mention is the indicator does come with a trade manager. Now this is an EA. All right. So you're going to be able to manage your risk, right? You can do it by percent. You can do it by a dollar amount, and you can do it by a lots amount. Okay. Fixed lot size. All right. And the other cool thing is you can also have a profit target. You can check the box for the profit target. And if you want to do a daily drawdown, you want to check the box for your daily drawdown. Okay. So this is really great, guys, to help you to control your emotions, right? Know your revenge trading. And it also helps you to keep your capital, because at the end of the day, that's what we're here for. We're here to make money and to hold on to capital. That's it. We want to hold on to it. We're going to lose trades, absolutely, but we want to minimize that, and the profit takers alert dashboard with the trade manager is going to help you to do that. All right, so just a quick reminder, this is an EA, guys, so you want to make sure that you do install it in your expert advisor section, and that that you also update. Now I don't know why this is blank. Oh, there it is. I was like, what's going on here? Now, depending on your broker, some brokers are different. Some brokers don't have the suffix. This particular one does. So you want to make sure that you add the suffix. And the best thing I recommend you to do is select all copy, put this in a notepad, and then add the suffixes, and then come here and paste them back. That simple. All right. Okay. And then you want to make sure that you save your template. All right, you want to save the template, call it something, save it, so that when you turn off MT4, all you have to do is just reload that template that you saved. And it's just that simple. Okay, so I've created another video, which I'm going to tag to this one, that kind of goes through some troubleshooting if you do experience some slow, if it's not progressing as quickly as you need it to through the different symbols. And things that you can do, some tips that work fantastic for me, and I'm happy to share. All right, so let's get to it. All right, so we're looking at oil here, and we can see that we did get a confirmation. All right, and a lot of people, I forgot to mention the weekly bias and daily bias. This typically does not turn, because it's like it's 8:35 p.m. for me. The market is really just now opening, so it's just not enough data right now for this to display. But once I get to the markets, I'm gonna be going to sleep here in a minute, and once I get back to the markets, once it's fully going, this will all be checked off. All right, so don't worry about that. Now, what we're talking about here is the first break that we're waiting for in structure to count. And now oil This is M15, so I'm trading from here. So oftentimes I'll look at the big picture on M30. You can also look at it on the hour. Now, I did notice these gigantic candles, but oil sometimes does that and continues to progress on down. But I am, looking at that like, okay, what's going on, right? Nonetheless, guys, what I like to do on these day 2 trades, I want to go ahead and take a measurement of the previous day high and low. And that kind of puts me at about the 50% range. So this could possibly, it could possibly come to the low, because right now we have 1 hit to the low, 2 hit to the low. It possibly can come here and then go up, right, and do a stop hunt, right? It could stop hunt to this area and then start to break down, right? I don't know if that's going to happen, but we definitely wanted to do something like that. I'm already noticing we have 2 hits here to this level from yesterday's low. So is it going to break through here and then, go up and give us a stop hunt? I'm not sure. But what I am looking for is for it to give us this break-in structure here so that we can go ahead and enter. And usually the entry is at yesterday's low. Okay, that's usually how it goes. Okay. Let me see if I can find a flashcard. I was really trying to be prepared for you all today, but I just kept adding things to my list, and just a lot going on. So let's see. This is I had a lot of flashcards here. What I'm gonna do, I am going to post them in the locals. Locals has the, you can always go back there and refer to flashcards and whatnot for the one high of week trade, right? Okay, so I'll post those in locals. Nonetheless, there are already some in there, right? But I was just hoping I could slide one in here in this video for you all, but it's going to take a little bit for me. Can I do that real quick? Let's see. I have to have a nice one for y'all. All right. I am not finding this. I don't want this video to be too long, but I'm not finding one here. Actually, there's a lot of them here, but we'll put them in locals. Don't worry about it. Don't worry. But this is my plan for tomorrow, day 2 trend, right? That's what I'm looking for. And that's going to count my first push, right? Our first break-in structure. And anytime we're breaking the lows, guys, we're going short. Now, keep in mind this, let's look at H4. I also like to look at H4 to kind of see where we are. And we've just been ranging for the last 3 weeks, okay? So this will be a big deal if price gets to this area. And if it breaks structure here, that'd be great. But looking at H4, it could be our first week, right? Our first week in shorts, but that all depends on if this structure is broken. And this is what, now the 3rd week since prices has held this level. It could most likely come all the way down to this area, maybe even touch the 380R and then go back up, right? That's the 3rd touch. And usually the 3rd touch is either going to break it or it's going to get support. So we don't know yet, okay? This is just, based on what I'm looking at right here, but definitely looking to take this short on tomorrow. All right. So the next one I want to look at is NAS. NAS is a 2 high of week. Okay. So we had our first break. Okay. That was today. Beautiful day 2 trend trade, and this is exactly what I'm looking for oil to do. So this is actually a nice flashcard right here, right? And you see how we had the entry at yesterday's low, and that was the beautiful trade, which I totally missed it today. I don't know what I was doing. All right, so we have a low that was placed, right? So what I did is just extended this thing out. It closed back way inside. So I'm thinking this thing is probably going to also stop hunt and give us a possible reversal back down. So I'm looking at this one as a day 3 continuation, okay? Because so far we have this one break. I'm looking for the second break, okay? So I'm looking to see if this gives us a stop hunt back to this area and then down through here for us to take out yesterday's low to break that structure. And my target would most likely be 280R, okay? Well, obviously, depending on where it's at when I get to the charts or by the time, because this is not, so you want to look at this when the market opens for 9:30, okay? That's when you want to kind of see where we are with this, if it's going to break it or not, or maybe it has and it's doing a retest, who knows, okay? All right, so that is NAS. And the other one I wanted to show y'all is a 3-day trade. And this one is, you're going to see this type of pattern too. So this is 3 days, okay? 3HOW, which is technically, you know, I like to count this as day 1. We have our trend trade, day 2, day 3. This was a continuation. And now this is 4, okay? Day 4. Now, what I want you to notice is, you know, what made me pick it was we already have, the dashboard already told me this is already maxed out on the ADR. So we know that the average ADR is a signal for us to look at a reversal, okay? And you can also see that this is an inverted half a bat signal, and this is a bona fide reversal signal, okay? So we have our first break, our second break, and I call this failed break, okay? It just came down, got support down here at the low, and it closed inside. And another thing that I want you to notice is giant candles. Not only do we have these giant candles, we've had it exceed the 380R, and then it closed way back inside, again, giving us this half a Batman pattern. So I'm counting this as failed, even though it was in the same day, because sometimes that can happen as well. But there's these other things that happen within this particular pair that is making me feel like, okay, we're just going to be, this is our third break, if you will. It's a failed break, right? It's not necessarily breaking structure, but we did get where we got support here. And there's just too many other things that's telling me that we have an opportunity here to for this trend reversal. So this is a signal that is technically, and then of course, 3 days. So this was Wednesday, okay? Wednesday, Thursday today, and then Friday, because it's still Thursday to me, okay? I know some places it's already Friday, but for me it is still Thursday. And the third day, right? So another way to look at it will be the 3-day reversal, okay? So today I showed you 3 pairs, right? We can go back and look at them. We had oil, which we are looking at a day 2 trend based on this signal, based on, you know, everything I already shared. NAS is another great signal. It's 2 days, and it's also the 3rd day, right? Okay, and I'm looking at this to be a continuation so that it breaks through this, breaks that structure right there, okay? And then we had, you know, the Euro Swissy, where we're now 4 days in and we've reached the max ADR, right? And we're looking at a reversal, okay? Now, this is this dashboard makes it super easy for me to do technical analysis, because I don't really have to do technical analysis. It's already done for me. And what I do is come in here and I just do some final touches, right? It's not like I just go in blindly on stuff. I still do some final touches and I count, because we want to stick to our rules and be a professional, because that's what we are. That's what we do. We're here to make money. Okay. and we want to do it at our absolute best. Okay. All right. So guys, that is all I have for you all. I wanted to keep it short and sweet, and be sure to, if you want to get your hands on this dashboard, the information is going to be in the description, and we look forward to seeing you in the next video, guys. Have a great night. Ciao for now.